Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and long time no see. But if you have made it to this video, thank you very much for sticking with me. And if you're new, thank you very much for popping in. I'm a reborn doll artist and a huge doll collector. I don't collect huge dolls, I collect a lot of dolls. They're not huge though, but I am very big into doll collecting as well as doll making. Reborns, I don't make any other types of dolls. I just make these little gorgeous creatures, baby dolls. I just love them. Anyway, so my name is Suzanne, in case you haven't met me, and this little baby you're looking at is Odessa by Laura Lee Eagles. I was making her when I came onto my last video, whenever that was, a million years ago, and I promised I would show her to you when I'd finished, so here she is. She's a real sweetheart. I've absolutely loved working on her. She's about 18 inches and weighs just somewhere between 4 and 5 pounds. I can't remember just now. You know, just a normal weight for one of these little babies. And what's I going to say? She's got blonde curly hair that I must tell you I've been playing with so much. It's just fabulous. The curls on top of her head are slightly darker than the rest of her hair. So, you know, because I think you often see babies with that, not with great differences between, you know, one type of hair colour and the other. It doesn't go from dark to whites, for example, but it's certainly in the same shade, just slightly darker in parts. And that's what I've given this little girl. She's got an open mouth, as you can see, and when you look in there you can actually see her little tongue and gums, and she's beautiful. I loved making her. So she's ready to go home to her mummy, and before I send her, I was just wanting to come and show you guys and just tell you a little story about her, because I think it was 2 weeks ago I took her to work with me. And I must admit I wasn't 100,000,000% confident that this was a good idea, because you just never know what reaction you're going to get. So one of my friends at my job actually has a reborn doll that one of her friends made her some years ago. So she knows about them, and a few people know I make them. So they often ask me, what are you working on at the moment? And so they did ask me 3 weeks ago, and I said, well, I'm working on this beautiful little girl, and if she's finished before next week, I'll bring her to work. So that's what I did. She came with me all wrapped up and in long sleeves and covered legs and covered feet and hands for protection, because it's always a little bit nerve-wracking to take a doll that isn't, you know, that belongs to somebody else out in the world. But I can tell you it was just brilliant. In case you don't know, I work on a suicide prevention phone line, and I do overnight shifts, and so, you know, it's pretty up and down sort of, you know, environment. Well, not environment, but it's a pretty up and down job, because sometimes you're happy and sometimes you're really sad. So when I got there, I showed my friend, the one who has a reborn doll, this little one, and she was just over the moon. She could not believe how beautiful she was. So I said, well, you keep her in your booth, and then if you get a hard call or, you know, whatever's going on, you can always just look at her or stroke her. So that is what my friend did. So we worked for 6 hours, and this baby just kept her so happy. And then we had a break. It was very strange. The phones didn't ring for about 20 minutes. So this little darling Odessa made her way basically around the room. There were men holding her and rocking her, talking to her, you know, cradling her head so it didn't drop back. And oh, look, it was just gorgeous. And then, you know, she got handed on to the next person, and it was so much fun. And she really changed the mood of our workplace. She just made everybody feel relaxed and happy. So I was very proud to have taken her. I sort of feel tempted to take another doll at some stage. You know, I've got my own. I've got Twin A and B, and I've got Marianne by Natalie Blick. So I've got those 3 that are mine. But yeah, I haven't yet. I was just really pleased to take this little sausage. So she's going off to a cold part of the world. So she has to say goodbye to our sunny, warm days and off to freezing cold days. I'll rug her up very warmly before I send her. So I think that might be all. I didn't want to keep you on for too long, and I just wanted to tell you about how this gorgeous baby and about my job and what a good effect this little baby has on everybody. She just makes everybody happy. She's so sweet. So I hope she'll make her mummy happy. I have a feeling she will. So fingers crossed for that, everybody. And I'm sure you'll see her when she reaches her destination and does a box opening, or is part of a box opening, won't you be? Hey, little one, you'll be part of the box opening. The very most important part, that's for sure. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing her, and thank you so much for coming back. And actually I have another video to make because I've got a new smart doll. So I probably won't do that today. Maybe, I don't know, in a few days I'll do that. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. So the box is just sitting on the table, taunting and teasing me, saying, open me, open me, open me. But I want to do it on video, so I'll just wait until I have time. I've got a lot of things coming up the next few days. I have to do a Zoom meeting tomorrow afternoon, and then another one on Thursday night. And then I have a little granddaughter who's turning 9 on Friday. So I'm picking her and her big brother up from school on Friday, and we're going to have a birthday dinner. She wants sushi, so that's going to be lots of fun. So, and then it's weekend, isn't it? So it might have to wait till the weekend. Oh, I hope not. We'll see how we go. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Seriously, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you for hanging on, and thank you for joining me, and just thank you for your existence. That's all I want to say. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.